Hey Chatty Patty, welcome to the Media Chatroom where the celebrity headlines are talking. And right now they talking about some hot Atlanta peaches. Cause girl, Nene Leakes stepped into the headlines to let us know that Porsha Williams, aka Porsha Gabadia, ain't nothing nice. Because she almost tried to stop her biggity bag. Because allegedly, Porsha said that she did not want to work with Nene as a guest actor on the hit show The Upshaws, which is a sitcom on Netflix. Now this might be shocking to some because it was definitely so for me. Because if you remember, Porsha and Nene used to be ace boon coons because they was dating them African kings of Atlanta who everybody so desperately want. Because in the Atlanta streets, the Africans is where the money resides. At least that's what they be saying on the Atlanta Housewives, child. But anyway, despite what we thought, Porsha is out here saying that she don't want work with Nene because apparently they got problems in the Atlanta streets. And honey child girl, Nene said she ain't know nothing about these problems because her and Porsha was just in Dubai with them African kings. But you already know Nene reached out to Porsha to see what was going on. And apparently Lil Sis said big sis ain't being a big sis, so Lil Sis gonna fall back. Now I'm gonna let Nene explain it to you to a T. And we also got the response from Porsha. Now we definitely getting into it all. But first things first, I'm gonna need you to like and share this video with everyone that you know. Then subscribe to the channel so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover, and I promise you're gonna love it here. And last but not least, turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop our next video or go live. Now listen closely as Nene explains exactly what happened to her when she was out here trying to get to the bag and she found out that Porsha did not want to work with her on the Upshaw show.
A disappointing video, but nonetheless, here goes. So earlier this week, I was told by my management company that the Netflix scripted series called The Upshaws were interested in casting me for a part. In Upshaws, it's Mike Epps and Wanda Sykes. Directing this particular episode is Kim Fields. I was excited to do it. It's a comedy. I love comedy. I used to have a comedy show out on the road, some of you guys know. So comedy is something that I love to do and was really happy to do it. As the talks went on, we agreed upon whatever we agreed upon. I was to fly out to LA on Tuesday. They told me that Porsha Williams Gubadia was also playing in this particular series. She would be side by side with me. Excited. I haven't seen Porsha. We always have a good laugh when we see each other. So I was just like, okay, so me and Porsha are going to kill this part. I get to LA on Tuesday. They tell me to go straight to, to the studios. I need to go into wardrobe. Once I got into wardrobe, I'd chosen to wear like this silver color. They showed me a picture of Porsha. They said that Portia's wearing something similar in color, and maybe I would choose something else because we were gonna be, side by side doing this scene, no problem. I gave them a whole different look. They told me we were gonna be having rehearsal. At rehearsal, I didn't see Porsha. There was a stand-in. We broke for lunch. We came back. We were going to do a whole run-through. I still didn't see Porsha. I'm just waiting to see Porsha, right? I'm excited to see Porsha. I'm like, well, I want to, wait till Porsha set, so me and her can chop it up. So Porsha never came. We wrapped for the evening. I went back to my hotel. When I got to my hotel, production called me and asked me if I had any issues with any housewives because they were going to be recasting the other position. And I was like, oh my God, no, like what? And they were going to recast the position that Porsha was playing. I was like, what? Why? And they said, do you have any issues with Kim Zolciak, Cynthia Bailey, Marlo Hampton? And I was like, no, like I just saw Kim recently and we talked. I talked to Cynthia Bailey often. I talked to Marlo Hampton often. No, like they ultimately cast Cynthia Bailey and she was flown out to LA on Wednesday. We did the part together. I was later told that Porsha did not show up to work and had said that she did not want to work with me, that we had issues from the past, and she did not want to work with me. Let me take that in for a second. Listen, I am more than disappointed. Porsha and I have double dated a few times, okay? Okay. Simon had a birthday. We were all in Miami together. We hung out for the whole weekend to celebrate Simon's birthday. We all decided one weekend to go to Vegas to see Usher. We all went to Vegas to see Usher, couples. I was in Dubai. Porsha and Simon were in Dubai. We all hung out. Yanni and I have gone to Simon and Porsha's home to hang out, party, drink. My son came over, brought hookahs. We ate African food, had a great time. Of course, Porsha had a wedding, and I'm at her wedding. I've seen Porsha in Atlanta out. We've laughed and talked. I am shocked that Porsha would go to a production company. I am shocked to hear that Porsha would go to a production company and say that she doesn't want to work with me because we've had a lot of issues in the past. What lots of issues that we had in the past. Mind you guys, I haven't been a housewife in over 4.5 years, okay? Besides that, as black women, okay, when you call a black woman angry, difficult, we've got problems, I can't work with them on set, that is a death trap for a black woman in the industry. We don't have any issues that we can't work together. We are professionals. We get on set and we work together and do what we got to do. Your issues in the past, if you had to pick a housewife, it certainly wouldn't be with me. It would have been with Kenya. It would have been with Candy. Those were your major issues. We've had petty things. We're on a reality show. So we obviously are going to have some sort of issues, but we've not had anything where we could not work together. I'm sad and disappointed that Porsha would go to any company and say that she's had issues with me and we cannot work together. That is a lie. I text her. So it's not like I'm doing this video, I didn't text her. I text her. And she sent me a text back saying that she's going through her divorce and I didn't reach out to little sis. Are you serious? You and your husband were just happy and smiling in Dubai. I thought you guys were having a fight and maybe you guys are going to get back together. I don't know what y'all personal business are. I don't want to be nosy, okay? I don't want to invade your privacy. Maybe you need some time. I don't know what you need. I was happy to see her and talk to her and chop it up then. I don't want to pry. Yes, Yanni and Simon are hanging out together, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm not hanging out with Simon. Yanni's hanging out with Simon. I can't change this relationship with that man. I wouldn't let him change my relationship with Porsha. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing that you would do that. It's very disappointing. And people need to stop. They need to stop doing that. That's not right.
Now, Big Sis Leakes said it's not in her DNA to hate, stating that she's always tried to help Porsha and even helping her by keeping her jobs when she was on the Atlanta Housewives, by talking to whoever she needed to keep Porsha on the show.
When Porsha and I were on Housewives together, she was divorcing her first husband, and I fought for Porsha to stay on the show. I went to production and talked to whoever I needed to talk to at Bravo to just put my 2 cents in that I felt like she should stay on the show. When she drugged Kenya off that couch, she was saying all kind of things. I got down on my knees and put my hand over her mouth so that she wouldn't dig herself into a bigger hole than she was already in. The bottom line is Porsha did not want to share the spotlight. That's it. And professionals can share the spotlight. Porsha is not a star. She is a Bravo celebrity. Be clear.
So Porsha got on Instagram and started posting some pictures, letting everybody know to read the captions because she ain't nothing but a star, while she out here roaming the LA streets with her bestie. Now, Chatty Patties, it's time to hop in those comments. Let me know if you believe in these stories that Nene is leaving in the headlines. Do you think it's Porsha trying to distance herself from Nene because she's going through a divorce with Simon? Or do you think it's a plot and a way for her to add to her storyline now that she's coming back on the Housewives of Atlanta? And what do you think about Porsha's response to Nene, as she seems to be unbothered tired of letting everybody know that she ain't nothing but a star. I don't know what's going on, but I definitely need you to hop in those comments to let me know your thoughts and opinions, because you know I'm gonna be hanging in those comments. And before you go, make sure you like and share this video with everyone that you know. Also, subscribe to the channel so that you can become an official Chatty Patty lover, and I promise you're gonna love it here. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you know when we drop our next video or go live. Now, Chatty Patty, you already know how I do. First things first, I'm hopping in the comments to see what you had to say. Then it's back to scrubbing the headline so that I can bring you all another story. So that's gonna be all for now, and until next time, bye bye.